Hey guys, what is going on? I am on my resto Druid here, and I have not made a video on this guy in a while. I'm doing a video right now because I haven't um, made a video on him in a while. I haven't been doing a lot of raiding content on him right now, and I'm not going to do raiding content on him right now for this video. I'm going to be doing some dungeon content, primarily because I wanted to I'm trying to get a restoration shaman up, and since I was just kind of thinking that I want to do a little bit of healing, low level healing, since I haven't done that in a while. I'm still gonna be doing my pro warrior if you guys want me to, but there we go. So obviously I need some heirlooms for that guy. I don't have the I think I accidentally lost my male heirlooms, and I haven't looked on all my characters yet, so I don't know if they're completely lost. But this is kind of just like another excuse for me to play on my Rester Druid a little bit. So let's just jump into some dungeons right here. I'm just gonna do a random one. I think I could probably handle any of these. My gear is 509 item level, so I don't think I'm really gonna be upgrading my gear all that much. But I thought I'd just do a few. And these are the talents I'm using, if you guys wanted to look at that. Force of Nature I heard isn't that good. I've heard that most people use like Soul of Force during Incarnation. But I really like having the trends around with me, because I'm like a tree and I have trees following me around. I don't know, I think it's just kind of a cool thing. It's more of just like a fun little talent than an actually really useful talent. So I'm not really suggesting you use it, but I don't think it's that bad. And I'm using Nature's Vigil. Of course you can use Heart of the Wild if you want to, or Dream of Scenarios. That's just my playstyle. I think it's a really cool talent, and Soaring Reward. Don't use it all that much. And the rest. Ysera's Gift. I think Soaring Reward is also pretty good. Renewal, I don't think it's that amazing. Since Soaring's Gift, you can use it on whoever you want, and Ysera's Gift, it's just passive, so it's like you don't have to use it constantly, or you don't have to use it at all, which is nice. And then Feline Swiftness makes you run a little bit faster, always nice. And Glyphs, Efflorescence, Healing Touch, and Wild Growth, and then the rest, the minor glyphs, are just useless. They're just kind of fun little things. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get into here really quick. Usually these are instant queues, I think. I don't know, sometimes they can be. But maybe not now. Not so much. But yeah, I will see you guys in a sec. Okay, so here we are in Shadowpain Monastery. I don't think this one is all that tough. Fortunately our tank isn't very geared, but I think we can handle this. He's not awfully geared, so let's see how well this works. So I'm gonna throw out my little green AoE thing here. Aggro's a little bit crazy for this part. Gonna put down my efflorescence again. I'm gonna make sure I have 3 stacks of life boom on my main target. Gonna keep my wild growth kind of on cooldown since it's really useful. And make sure I always have my efflorescence up on my main tank. Gonna pop my cooldowns here a little bit because I know sometimes it might get a little hectic. This tank's actually doing a really good job. He's not taking much damage at all, which is great. Yeah, this was a fairly easy dungeon. I don't think there are that many tough parts in it. The final boss is a little bit tricky because you get stunned a little bit, but other than that, just only life bloom came off. Gonna keep up my wild growth, and it doesn't look like I am in any sort of trouble mana-wise. Gonna keep on making sure my trees are healing everyone here. Making sure I'm making the best use of that cooldown because, like I said, it's not fantastic. But I like it. It's kind of nice. Wow. that mage is doing quite a bit of DPS. So this guy, there's not really much to worry about here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much AoE DPS going on at all. I'm using my my little dudes on cooldown. Yeah, there's a little bit of AoE stuff going around. My tank isn't taking like any damage at all, which is nice. So these guys are getting a little bit down, dipping a little bit. So I'm gonna throw up the efflorescence back up on my tank. Start throwing out a little bit more AoE healing. This is a little annoying. It just kind of absorbs a little bit of healing here. This mage is dipping down a little bit. And, yeah, looks like we're fine. No one is really hurting here. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. It's really loud for me for some reason. So there you go. That fight's pretty simple. I was just keeping my wild growth up on cooldown, and making sure my life was on my tank, making sure as many people were in my elf runs as possible, and that's about it. Relatively simple stuff there. If I do another video with my Restoration Druid anytime soon, like in a week or so, we're going to set focus there. I will go over my thoughts on the changes that are that it is going through in this Dominion area. I mean, in World of Draenor, at least for the alpha stage of it. Because obviously classes are changing quite a bit now. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's being changed for every class. Druid, I haven't seen anything that's actually horrible yet. But, I don't know, I think Innervate is gone again. I think they've changed that quite a few times, and now they're just deciding to take it away once and for all. I think that's fine. I barely have to use it at all, even in, like, raiding. Especially in dungeon stuff, I'm not using it at all. But obviously when you get into, like, hero content, or heroic raiding, you're gonna need to be using that on cooldown pretty much, because of how much damage you guys are taking. Especially if you aren't, you know, max geared. But I really do like the playstyle of Restoration Druids. I think we don't really have to worry about mana all that much. I like heal over time kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it's a pretty noob friendly healing type. Obviously all classes have a really big learning curve, but I think the heal over times really do. Like, oh man, see, I keep on getting a life bloom to fall off, but oh well. So this part is obviously not difficult. I think Mr. Benaria dungeons are really easy for the most part for healing. So obviously you're probably not gonna have a big problem with him, especially if you're semi-geared, like in 4/6 Atom level or higher. If you're not, then you might have a little bit more of a problem, but I don't think you're ever going to be going out of mana. Especially as a Restoration Druid, your mana is pretty good. You have a decent amount of spirit when you get to my item level, and the mana comes back really, really quickly. But yeah, this part, there's just a bunch of pandas coming out and trying to attack you. It's really simple. I wish they made these guys do a little bit more damage or something to make it a little bit more complicated, but there you go.
You have much to learn if you wish to defend your people from the Shah initiate. Stand aside.
Okay, so this next boss, or this next little part, is also pretty easy. Just make sure your tank is getting a lot of healing, because they can do a little bit of direct damage to him. Especially in the next part that's coming up for this boss. He has like a conal fist kind of thing that like attacks things like almost completely in front of him. And if your tank's standing in that, he's going to be taking a lot of damage and pretty much dying if he's not geared. So hopefully your tank knows to stand out of that, and if he doesn't, make sure you have a lot of cooldowns ready because you're probably going to need it. These guys do a little bit of AoE damage, like they whirl around and stuff. Your efflorescence should be keeping your DPS up really easily.
Perhaps you can be of use to us after all.
And yeah, my efflorescence is doing almost 30% of my healing, so that's pretty incredible. My wild growth is doing 20%, my Sarah's Gifts is doing 20%, so
That we may be properly
yeah.
introduced.
Sarah's Gifts is really nice. Snaring Ward is also good. It's more of a playstyle thing. If you want another button to press, then Sarah's Gifts isn't what you're gonna go for. But okay, so this is what I'm talking about. He's going to be doing Fists of Fury. If your tank is staying in it, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Luckily, this tank is good enough to know to step out of that. So that's always going to be nice. It's going to make this a lot easier on me.
Skill with a weapon is but a physical manifestation of one's martial strength.
So this part, he steps into like he goes into like 3 clones, and then you just have to like find the one that's right. And by right, I mean like the correct one, the one that's actually the boss, and then you just go and DPS that guy down and kill him. This guy's pretty much dead because we have a mage that's insanely geared, and I have no idea why he's doing this stuff. But there you go. Probably not going to be getting any gear from this. So, this guy actually got a little bit of damage taken. And my Ysera's Gift is pretty much going to cap everyone off, so I don't have to use my mana on everything, on a bunch of spells to heal everyone up, because I have a passive that does a lot of that for me. So this part actually is a little bit heavy on healing. There's a lot of like AoE kind of healing going on. So I'm going to make sure I have my Nature Swiftness up, so I can heal this tank up with my instant cast regrowth. And this DPS is dipping a little bit down too, going to heal him up. Everyone's taking damage, oh man. Okay, heal this tank up again. I'm just gonna go for a Tranquility since there's a little bit of AoE damage going out. It wasn't really necessary, but just to get a nice good use of that spell for this one. That was a spot where Tranquility was pretty nice because like almost everyone in the group was taking damage there, and just to make sure everyone was at or near maximum health, I just popped that. Just to save me a little bit of mana and a little bit of trouble. So I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Gonna pop Rejuvenation on myself. Yeah, this DPS is taking a little bit. Gonna pop Wild Growth up to make sure everyone is getting your 100% health. These guys can explode and do a lot of damage. And a lot of your DPS can go down really quickly if they're standing near there, if they're melee DPS. So, as you can see, this rogue's dipping down a little bit, tank is dipping down a little bit. You really shouldn't be standing in that stuff, it's pretty easy to get out of it. This mage, for some reason, is taking a lot of damage. Hopefully my Ysera's Gift will help out a little bit there. Alright. And obviously Ysera's Gift is going to be healing a lot more when you get a lot of health. Because I think the healing is actually based off of your health. Wow, this mage is taking a lot of damage here. Everyone's taking a lot of damage, oh man. Okay. So pretty much everyone's capped off here. Mage is gonna just get healed up by my Ysera's Gift. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I think it's Ysera, or Ysera, or something like that. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I think that is the voice of Illidan, this guy. Not 100% sure, but he sounded a lot like him. Might be. Almost 100% sure that was Hilden. But yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if you see those numbers going around, that is from my Nature's Vigil. It does damage, which is nice. If you want to help out a little bit on damage there, it's a pretty nice talent to pick, and it's on a fairly short cooldown. I usually don't like to take things with huge cooldowns. Like if you see in one of the new talents for Shaman, it's like a storm elemental tome. It's actually really cool. It has like a 5-minute cooldown though, which is a little sad. Okay, I'm gonna go click on these guys, this guy, to make sure these guys can actually die when they get them to low health. So there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna skip a little bit of the stuff here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Just gonna get in my travel form. No need to mount up. Alright. I could probably do that. Yeah, or maybe that guy will get it. I don't know. Okay, yeah, he's got it. Cool. So I just popped a few golden there. And by a few, I mean all of them. Just to make sure everyone's up, because this is a little bit of a hectic part, isn't it? Fortunately, this guy is taking a little bit of damage here. Tank's okay. Everyone's okay. This guy's not okay. Alright. If he ever gets really that low, you can always throw a life bloom up on him. You know, tanks have a lot of self-healing, so they can usually keep themselves up a little bit. So yeah. Here we go. And the Meader Regrowth actually will extend the duration of your life bloom. I think there might be a glyph that makes it so it doesn't do that. But, can't remember. Huh. Apparently there's an achievement here. I guess we could try. I am all for it. Let's go. More achievements, more fun. Alright. So this is a little bit of a tough boss. Sometimes you get pulled to places and there's a lot of AoE damage if your group isn't knowledgeable in the fight. He like summons orbs that you have to kill or it's gonna like pull the whole group to it. Like this thing. So it's a grip of hate. You need to kill that thing. Or it's gonna have like an AoE death grip kind of thing. Like that. See, that's pretty annoying. My group doesn't kill those. But yeah, my group's kind of getting on it. Need to get rid of that really quick here. That's gonna make it so. Actually, I don't know what it does if you're a healer, because I know it has a DPS. It makes it so you don't hit as much or something. I don't know. It's not like it can make my heals miss or something. Everyone's pretty good on health right now. Even the tank is suffering a little bit, but yeah, we're fine. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of damage here, and I'm gonna use this. Alright. Get the below cooldown. Let's see if anyone is okay. Yeah. Okay, let it build up. I'm ready when you are, Mr. Tank. I'm not gonna be damaging this guy. I don't even know how. Well, yeah, I do, but not, like, that much damage as a resto. Okay, so we just, like, not cleanse it or something? I don't know, I've never heard of this before. Alright, I'm just gonna use my tranquility right here. I guess I don't use it. I know, seems like we're not going to be doing enough DPS. Or something. I don't know, I'm a little bit confused. But okay, let's try. Luckily it's not really doing anything to me, it's just making it so I don't hit. Which is pointless because I'm a healer, I guess. I don't know. It probably does something different for healers. Wow, this is getting really obnoxious. Okay. Come on, is he almost dead? Mr. DPS? Please, kill him. Because my mana's... Or, not really my mana, but you guys are kind of dying and so am I. Wow. Well, this is... I never thought I'd say it, but this is challenging. Okay. Wow, you guys are not killing him at all. What is going on? Whew, that was fun. Jesus, dude. Whew. That was fun. Somehow we didn't die. I have no idea how that's even possible. But alright. Okie doke. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Pretty much what I'm doing right now is just getting a whole bunch of justice points so I can get that heirloom male healer gear for my restoration shaman that I haven't even made yet. So if you guys want to see that, oh my god, what is this? What do you mean? What's going on right now? What? Is that like some sort of costume? That's so cool. Wow. That's weird. But okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry, it might have been a short one. I don't even know how long it is. That's what she said. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see more of my restoration druid videos, I will definitely try and put those up. And see you guys on the next one. Not sure when it's going to be up, but hopefully soon. Hopefully I'll have my restoration heirlooms up pretty soon. Fortunately, it does take a little bit of time to get those, but usually not if you just get really quick queues and geared groups. So yeah, that is that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.